All right, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of LiNK On,
Woo!
the number one live show on the internet with us at LiNK Japan Careers. I'm Brian,
I'm Reese.
and welcome to episode 22.
22.
That's
It's
right.
a good number.
So,
So,
what's going on today?
What's going on today? Well, I think we should start with an update on what Corona-chan's been doing here in Japan.
Right, Corona-chan update.
Yep. So, as far as I'm aware, the toilet papers are still sold out in most supermarkets. It's starting to get a little bit frustrating. I don't know about you, Brian. Have you got enough toilet paper?
I saw the toilet paper come back at
You
my store nearby.
Well, it came back for you. It didn't come back for me, and
Yeah.
now I have officially run out.
Oh, you should have said something.
Yeah, well, that's what offices are for. So
Right.
anyway, so there's that. But in other news, guys, I just heard celebrity Tom Hanks,
Tom Hanks,
right? Looks like
Forrest Gump.
he's Forrest Gump himself.
Yeah,
Life is like a box of chocolates.
he ate one.
He ate one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're gonna get, but no, very
Yeah.
sad. It looks
He
like
was in your country.
he was in Australia.
Yeah,
It looks
that's right.
like he's caught the coronavirus. Hope he is all right. Still very, new, but yeah, hopefully he will get the care he needs and make a full recovery because I think that's the first famous person I'm aware of that's
Yeah, that I'm aware of.
caught the
That's
coronavirus. So there's something. I mean, it's not exactly in Japan, but that's something. But something that is in Japan. Something is absolutely tragic. Kumamon's birthday.
Oh no, man, Kumamon.
Kumamon, his 10th birthday
His 10th birthday
was cancelled
canceled.
Yep.
Those guys.
because of the
Can
coronavirus.
you imagine that?
I am
They
really sad.
They canceled Kumamon's birthday. That's awful.
Now, if you guys don't know who Kumamon is, I think if you're in Japan, you probably know. He's the mascot for the Kumamoto Prefecture. He's got, I don't know how he got so much worldwide fame. He sort of became a meme, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he became a meme.
And, everyone
He's
sort
like
of
a
knows him.
bear.
He's like a black bear with
Black bear.
with these sort of cold eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'd always be this he's hiding somewhere and it says soon.
Yeah.
And
But actually, he is a very beloved character in
That's right.
Kyushu,
Yeah.
and especially Kumamoto. And there is a lot of stuff. If you guys want to look, there's a lot of fan theories and a whole bunch of stuff of Kumamon mishaps, particularly the people in the costume.
Right.
It's a very cumbersome costume,
Right.
but it is a little bit sad that his birthday's been cancelled.
I think it's awful, yeah.
Yeah.
First the earthquake in Kumamoto and now Kumamon's birthday being canceled.
Yep.
What bad luck.
This coronavirus, it's not slowing down.
No.
But yeah, okay. That was a little bit lighthearted, guys. But let's move on to something a little bit more serious. I don't know, Brian. What have you got? Jobs? Should we go straight to the jobs?
Straight to the jobs. I was looking for something else.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Well, I see the NBA also canceled in America.
you serious?
Yeah. I wonder when Japanese sports will. But here's the thing about sports in Japan is that the baseball season has already started, but the baseball season started with no crowds. So they do play the baseball games, but with no fans.
Like a closed stadium.
Yeah, closed stadium. And they also do sumo right now. It's the middle of the spring
This is true, yep.
sumo tournament with no fans, no crowds. And they said on TV that they get a very crisp sound of the actual action that you would not normally get.
Because no one's there.
Because no one's there, yeah. There's no one yelling at there's none of those horns playing, and they play horns. They have like a live fan cheer team, usually has horns at a baseball game, and in sumo they also, yell and scream and stuff like that. Yeah,
it's exciting.
It is exciting.
All right.
The other thing I see here is that they're saying here in Japan that this company, Kurabo is the name of the company, has made a new type of kit that can detect Corona-chan in 15 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
If that's...
Yeah. And that's going to be on sale here in Japan from the 16th, so 4 days from now. And the cost is 25,000 yen.
Ooh.
It's not going to be a kit for a regular person to use, but they'll be able to have it at
clinics.
At clinics. I guess it's Chinese from what it says. Yeah, it's made in China. So they're actually going to obtain them from China because I undoubtedly had ramped up production in
course.
China. It just looks like a little tube and a tray and some liquid. So it's a kind of basically like a pregnancy test.
Oh, except for coronavirus.
For coronavirus, basically. You just probably take some blood or fluid and put it. Yeah, it's blood. One drop of blood, and it goes on the little tab, and you put some liquid on it that probably is a agent or something, and it turns color, I bet.
Well, that's
interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
They'd be able to do that quickly to find out more. Find more. That would help people to stay home, instead of going out,
well,
right?
The last bit of coronavirus news I've got is, we got a lot of questions from everyone saying, interestingly enough, a few people not talking about recruiting, but talking about how to, avoid coronavirus. It seems like everyone's getting this question.
Right.
And as far as I'm aware, it's the best thing you can do, guys, is wash your hands and, wash your hands properly. Now, this is the thing. I don't know how many people actually know how to wash their hands properly.
Right.
When I used to work in a preschool, we were taught. It's actually probably more comprehensive than you realize. And you shared me this website the other day over lunch, Brian, and I want to share it with you guys because it's something that might just make your day a little lighter. And it's called washyourlyrics.com. And basically, using this website, you can put in lyrics of your favorite song, you can find it, and then it will give you the lyrics printed out on how to wash your hands. It's funnier than it sounds. And then maybe that will help you remember how to wash your hands.
Right.
I don't know.
I think they know how to wash their hands.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I see the guys here in this building sometimes, and I'm sad.
Yeah, I'm sad too.
All right.
So one thing I'd like to talk about, again, another one, is that some people come to our site at linkjapancouriers.net, and they might come and they hit register, or they start to apply, and they finish the first step of the process, which is the registration process. That's where you put your name, your email, where you're from, some very simple pieces of data in there, and I think they quit. They get distracted. They get a phone call. Something's on TV. It's time to eat. Whatever kind of thing. They got to go to their job, and they forget or something, and they leave. And either I think they think that they've made an application, or they think they didn't make an application, but they did leave something there, right? And we have that data. We have your name. We have your phone number, your address. We have some simple data on you, but you haven't gone and completed a full application until you get to the end of the whole application process and put submit for approval or submit the application. You're not done. And so I have a list that I pulled out today of people who did that, who completed the registration step but didn't complete the full application for a job. And we have on this list 2,900 people.
Globally, we should have, guys.
In the whole world.
Yeah, in the whole world.
The whole world. Right, 2,900 people. And if you have come to our site and quit during the process, you can go back to our site at linkjapancareers.net, and you can hit log in at the top right and go in and finish your profile, and you can go in and also apply for jobs. You can do that anytime, right?
Yeah. And I think it is quite a long, maybe a slightly longer application than some of you guys might be used to. Right. But it is worth doing. Yeah. And
it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, and do share. You can in just our recruit at link-jc.co.jp.
Yeah.
Please feel free to share us some feedback from time to time about that
definitely.
site.
Definitely. If you're having trouble with it, let us know, and we'll help you. Try to get through it. So people do that, and I have this list of 2,900 people. One thing is we're going to send an email to you.
Yeah, it's been prepared.
We're going to send an email to you. And another thing is that we are going to put in our Facebook, we're going to target your Facebook with some Messenger ads. And so when you're using Messenger, you might see our thing there saying LiNK Japan Careers. Go ahead and click that and send us a message.
Yeah.
Or go to our site and complete your application. We'd like to help you find a job, start a new exciting career with our company. And we want to get you on the way as fast as possible and get you off this list. So that's one thing that's on my mind. Another thing about the application process, when you're on the page, a lot of people get to a step where it says, choose the country where you are residing,
Yes.
where you are staying. And they think that is choose your nationality, choose the country that you are from.
It's different.
It's different. It's not that. It's the country where you're staying, right? And they send us emails saying like, why don't you take people from my country? And the fact of the matter is, we will take you, if you are living in a place we can recruit from, we will talk to you, we will take your application,
Yeah.
no matter what country you're from.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with
It's nothing
nationality.
to do with nationality.
It's all to do with those recruiting licenses
It's
we've
to do
talked
with
about
recruiting
before.
licenses that
Yeah.
we have. So make sure that you choose the country you're living in. For example, if you are from, I don't know, if you're from Russia, we don't have a license to recruit in Russia. But unfortunately, let's say that you're a Russian and you're living in Japan. We can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that. Choose Japan, right? Let's say you are Italian and you're living in America. We can do that.
It's fine.
Okay. Let's say, whatever country you're from, if you're living in one of the places where we can recruit from, then we can work with you. Right? That's the important thing.
Yep.
So, guys, when you get to that country list where you have to select a country, don't get down on that. Don't think that that's anything about your nationality or where you were born or something like that. It's about us and about our licensing where we can work.
Also, Japan and America tend to be towards the top. So I think by memory the list is fairly alphabetical,
Yeah,
but
it is alphabetical.
some major countries are at the top. So if you don't see it down there, it's probably because it's in the top.
Yeah, make sure you scroll down.
Yeah.
Right? And if you're on a phone, you have to use your finger in the middle of it and scroll down with your finger. Right? So some people look at that and go, they don't see the second part where if you swipe down one more, there's a list of other countries. They don't see that and they go, my country's not on the list. Right? Your country might be on the list, or the place you're living in might be on the list. So just use your finger and go down a little bit, and you'll be fine. Right?
Yeah.
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 Right.
And you can always message us.
You can always message us
Yep.
too, right? And ask, right?
Right.
Right. Okay, so let's go on to the jobs.
To the jobs.
To the jobs,
To
right?
the jobs.
All right. So how about Interact? How's Interact doing?
I think it's just about done. I
Yeah?
think there's only really one or two areas left, isn't there?
Right, right. They're looking for a CIR
Still?
still in Toyama. So if you'd like to go to Toyama and you speak Japanese really well, let us know. So another new positions we
Yeah.
have. Oh,
This is a new one.
a new one.
Yep.
AI speech engineer.
Yes.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I'll talk about this one.
Yeah.
This is one of those positions, guys, where it could really launch your career here in Japan if you have the experience. Does not require Japanese, so let's get that out there.
Yep.
You do not have to speak Japanese for this position. Of course, if you do, it does help. But the team is quite multilingual. I believe there's about 15 people. So it's a small kind of like pod. It's a good team. and salary starting from 666,000,
Wow.
going up to 833,000 per month.
That's wow.
Yeah, in yen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that's the highest paying position we've ever had.
It could be.
It
It,
could
very
be,
well
yeah.
could be. And basically, what they would like is someone that has experience with AI speech recognition. So if you've maybe worked with like Alexa or Cortana or, probably
Siri.
other things that I probably don't even know about, I'm not going to pretend to understand. We want to hear from you. Having that experience is basically the key. And then judging from that experience, the salary can be negotiated. They also want to have people that are really passionate about AI speech and research. And I should also add, this particular company, we have another position for them as well. We've talked about before. They're an edutech company. So this type of, I'm going to guess here, this type of sort of AI speaking might be deployed in the classrooms in the next few years. So you could have a real impact on AI in the classroom here in Japan. And I mean, wow, what a legacy that would be.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. So it's really, really cool in Minato, in Tokyo. Yeah, pretty sweet salary. If you've got even a little bit of experience, do reach out to us.
Definitely.
Yeah, let us work with you because wow, I want this job.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't? Right?
Who wouldn't? Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So we'll jump over the Interact job for there. And next one, front desk for international student dormitory.
This one's going like hotcakes.
It's going like hotcakes. We're getting a lot of people applying for this. Yeah.
So, if you are interested in sort of working at an international dorm, sharing your experience, just helping people. It's a very swish looking place. It's very modern.
Nice. Nice looking, yeah.
Right? And hours are pretty good. Make an application. It's a sweet job. We're probably going to fill it really soon, if I'm honest. So, don't miss out. Please make an application and let us talk to you about it.
Yeah. They have movie nights, karaoke
nights.
Parties, DJ nights.
Yeah, and you'll coordinate all that. Yeah.
I bet that drinking on the job is probably required too.
For some of the nights, I would not be surprised.
You know how things are in a dormitory, right? So
yeah, they want someone to share. They want a friend. So yeah, think about that. It's not, they don't want a stiff doorman or they want someone that's going to be like, hey welcome back.
Let's have fun.
Let's
right?
have fun.
Right.
How are the cherry blossoms? Like it's just
exactly.
Yeah.
So next one is IT positions, a development engineer. We have 2 of those. Okay. Some Hierarchy switch positions. Android app developer. This is another good one.
Yeah.
Android apps. Develop Android apps. Also in Minato, in Tokyo, from 416,000 a month. So it's negotiable up as well for experience. This also seems to be voice recognition software and English conversation coaching.
How interesting.
Oh, interesting.
I wonder if they're competitors.
Competitors, or maybe this is the same company but putting it onto a phone.
Possibly.
One works on the AI part and one works on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but...
Oh, no, it is. This is the same one. Sorry.
Same one, right.
Sorry.
Android app developer. So if you're into Android application programming, that's a good one. Business communications manager in Sapporo, that's a good one. 370 to 450, also good paying.
Yeah, not bad in Sapporo.
Yeah, in Sapporo, that's a good job. And editor test development specialist. Okay, this is one of the largest English testing companies in Japan, right? They have a huge test that they do, a huge test product. And this is a test development job. So you would be making test questions and working on test questions and things with the test, starting from 300,000. It's a good job if you've been in education and want to go into something more specialized.
Yeah.
I think it's really great. Okay, next one, on-site facilities manager in Okayama and Tokyo, both. It's industrial plant management.
Yep.
243 to 343 a month. That's okay job. Area specialist Okinawa. We're just placing a guy here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what Michelle told me, is that we're placing a guy in this
Hey.
job. It's not gonna close, so it's still open. You want to work in Okinawa?
Yep.
Um,
You might have a friend.
you might have a friend, or you might want to do it. It's not the greatest paying job, but it is in Okinawa, right? It's right by Naha.
Mm. Yeah, it's very close to Naha.
And accommodations are included.
I believe
you
there's
have
a
a
dormitory.
yeah, right. And it's working outside. It's not teaching. It's
The thing I remember
Yeah.
about this particular company, if I could share, guys, is they were looking for people that were very proactive. And one of the things they were talking about is, you know, having those people like maybe even move into a management position
Yeah.
within a year
Yeah,
if they've got the
definitely, yeah.
skills.
yeah.
So, you know, you could be doing that, and I don't think they needed a degree or anything
No.
either. So, you know, it could be a really good way of starting a career in Japan, you know,
Yeah,
if you don't have those
definitely.
skills, those qualifications.
Okay. And the other side of the country, back up to Sapporo, we have
Mm.
operations front staff in guest house. Very hip,
Yeah,
very nice hipster, kind of hip.
talk about beers,
Talk about beers,
coffee,
gourmet cheese.
gourmet cheese,
Yep.
fine things.
Tell people where to go around town, right? Make them an espresso. No
Yeah.
big deal.
No big deal.
It's easy, right? And this also has housing
Mm.
attached to it. Preschool English conversation teacher. Okay, that's a nice school.
Yeah,
2 schools
yeah.
there. Some more interact positions. Hotel front staff and hotel bell staff. Yeah,
Yeah.
top international hotels.
Yep.
Right.
And we've also just placed, I think, 1 or 2 people here as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great. So you want to get on this hotel staff jobs, those are going. And more IT stuff,
Yeah,
development
yeah.
engineer, tech lead, some corporate planning, human resources,
yeah.
more development engineer,
Devs,
IT.
yeah.
Yeah, and that pretty much rounds out the list. We'll be getting some new jobs, you know, every week, adding more jobs to it. So make sure you check out our site, avengemacareers.net/job-listing,
Whew.
and you can check that out.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
That's it, pretty much. You can also check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat,
Pinterest,
Pinterest,
LinkedIn.
and YouTube. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel and you know, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click
Ring the bell.
notification bell so you can get notified when we put a new video up.
It is something we want to do more next
Yeah.
quarter, I'd say. We might do
More
a bit more
next quarter
yeah.
with YouTube, right? And you know, definitely on our Twitter, our Facebook. Those are our 2 main ones. I'd say Facebook's our main one, Twitter's our second one. Also Instagram, we're also active on Instagram as well. So those 3 and YouTube. That's where we're
Yeah.
going to be online. But you can also go to our other places. LinkedIn's a good one as well.
Yeah.
Right. And okay, so that's pretty much what we got this week. Make sure you stop by our site, linkjapancareers.net, and hopefully we can get Michelle next week, because I know how much you guys love Michelle.
Michelle's part of our marketing arsenal.
Yeah.
You know, you've got Mount Fuji, Cherry Blossoms, and Michelle. And
That's
that
right.
Gets all the people.
That's right. I actually did a bunch of videos today with Michelle, so
Hey.
you'll be looking out for some advertisements and stuff with Michelle.
That'll be great.
She's very Genki, and yeah, I'm sure you guys will love them. Right? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it, guys. No
Okay,
questions. So
you have a great week, and we'll talk to you next week. And be safe and wash your hands.
that's it.
That's it.
See you
right?
guys.
All right. Bye.